In my family, Sunday wasn't a day. It was a command. Every week at exactly 1 p.m., everyone had to be at my grandfather's house. No exceptions. Not try to make it. Not if you're free. It was mandatory. Flu, show up. Work shift, trade it. Birthday party, leave early. If you missed Sunday dinner, you didn't just skip a meal. You disrespected the family. When I was 13, my cat died that morning. I'd had her since I was 6. I was wrecked. My mom stopped me at the front door and wiped my face with her thumb. "Fix it," she whispered. "Don't bring that energy inside." So I sat at the table, passed the potatoes, and smiled while my chest felt hollow. That was the rule no one wrote down. Your feelings weren't allowed unless they were convenient. My cousin once mentioned she was thinking of moving out of state for a job. The entire table went silent. My grandfather slowly put down his fork and said, "Family doesn't run." She never brought it up again. Another cousin missed a dinner because of a final exam. The next week, he had to stand up and explain his priorities. They made it sound like a joke, but it wasn't. Everything revolved around proving loyalty. If you dated someone they didn't like, they'd dissect them over dessert. If you gained weight, someone commented. If you were quiet, you were acting superior. And if you pushed back, you were too sensitive. The word they used was tradition. The word it really was, control. When I turned 18, I got into a university 4 hours away. I was proud. I thought they'd celebrate. Instead, my mom said, "That's too far. What about Sundays?" Like my entire future was negotiable, but pot roast at 1 p.m. wasn't. That was the moment something clicked. It wasn't about togetherness. It was about obedience. I called my older cousin, the one who'd mysteriously drifted away. He laughed when I told him I was scared to leave. "They'll act like you betrayed them," he said, "but pay attention to who still calls you after the guilt wears off. That's your real family." So I left. The first Sunday at college, my phone exploded. Missed calls, long voicemails, a text that said, "Grandpa is heartbroken." I felt like the villain in my own life. But something strange happened the next weekend. Nothing. The world didn't end. I studied, I went to brunch with friends, I existed without reporting to anyone. Years later, I see them occasionally. The dinners still happen. The same chairs, the same rules. They still call it loyalty. I call it a choice now, because that's what they never wanted us to realize. We had one. And once you understand that love doesn't require surrendering your entire life, you can't unsee it. If this story resonated with you, like and subscribe for more real life stories about breaking free and finding your own path.